pizza. Let's eat mine.
No, let's eat mine.
Let's just eat mine.
But mine has 8 pieces and are bigger.
Well, mine has 10 pieces. That means more pieces. So we should eat mine.
Ladies, there's an easy way to solve this problem.
How?
We just have to draw a model of your pizzas and compare the fractions.
Okay.
It is important to note that when working with fractions that you must know the parts of the fractions and what they mean. For this example, we're going to use the fraction 1/3. Our top number is called our numerator. That's its fancy name. Our bottom number's fancy name is a denominator. Well, what do these mean? What does numerator and denominator mean? Denominator means how many pieces a whole pizza is cut into, and that has to be equal pieces. Our numerator is how many pieces are shaded out of our pizza. So let's look at another example. Here we have a whole pizza, one whole pizza. So we would write this as 1 whole. Here we have a pizza that is cut into 2 pieces and has 1 piece missing and 1 piece still there. So we're going to write this fraction. Our bottom number, our denominator, is how many pieces the pizza is cut into in total. Well, this pizza is cut into 2 pieces. So we're going to put 2 as our denominator. Now the top part is how many pieces have been eaten or shaded. Well, for this, we have a half a piece, a half gone, and half still here. So we're going to say half a pizza has been eaten. So to write this, since we only have 1 piece left, we're going to say 1, so half. So we have half a pizza. Let's look at another example. Here we have a whole pizza. Well, this pizza has been cut into 4 pieces, and we would write these as 1/4. Each piece is 1/4. Notice how our denominator shows how many pieces the pizza is cut into. 4 pieces. Now, let's say that somebody ate 1/4 of the pizza. So they ate a piece. And we now have 3 pieces left. Well, if I asked you, well, what fraction of the pizza is left? Well, how do we write that? Well, we're going to draw our line, and we're going to see how many pieces are there total. There's 4, so it's cut into 4 equal pieces. So 4 is going to be our denominator to show 4 equal pieces. And since my question is, how many pieces are left? There are 1, 2, 3. So that's my numerator, 3. So I have 3/4. Well, you may ask, well, what does this have to do with comparing fractions? Well, when we compare fractions, we can draw a model of the fraction to see how many pieces and how big the pieces are to compare them. So for this example, let's try comparing 1/4 to half. So if you look here, you may think, well, 1/4 is bigger because it's got 4. 4 is bigger than 2. But you're not looking at the right thing. What we have to look at is we have to look at the shape and the size of the piece. So the size of 1/4 compared to the size of half. Half is bigger than 1/4. So if you had to choose between eating 1/4 of a pizza slice or a half of a pizza slice, you would want a half because a half is bigger than 1/4. Now, we're going to compare our fractions 3/8 and 2/10. Here's our model of 3/8, and here's our model of 2/10. When I drew the model, I drew one whole pizza, and I divided it into 8 equal pieces. And for 2/10, I have it divided into 10 equal pieces. Now, what do you notice about these? This has more pieces, and this has less pieces. Well, what else do you notice about these? Well, if you look closer, you will see that the pizza that's cut into 10 pieces, each piece is smaller than the pieces cut into 8. So now let's compare. So we have our model, and it says 3/8. So I'm going to color in, or shade in, 3/8. Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. We're going to go up here and we're going to shade in 2 pieces to represent 2/10. 2/10. Now, let's compare 3/8 to 2/10. Which one has more? 3/8 or 2/10? 3/8 has more because it takes up more space. The pieces are bigger than 2/10. So if we said which one is bigger, we would say 3/8. So now we're going to rewrite our fractions. 3/8, 2/10. Well, since we said 3/8 is bigger than 2/10, we're going to use our greater than symbol, meaning our mouth needs to be open towards the bigger number to show that 3/8 is greater than 2/10. Now we know which pizza the girls should eat.
Oh, I get it now. Mine are bigger.
Yeah, and mine are smaller. So let's just eat yours.
Yeah.
Deal.